Let us continue exercise 5.1 fourth main 8th question. So fourth main they gave that which of the following are in AP. If they form an AP, we should calculate the what is the difference as well as the first three terms. So let us start doing the common difference. D equals to, if you observe all the terms in this sequence, all are same. That means the difference here it is maintained is 0. Or otherwise, if you want, we can calculate that minus 1 by 2 second term minus first term. So that is minus 1 by 2, minus into minus it is plus. So minus x plus x, same way, minus 1 plus 1. So same numbers with different signs, it will be 0. Similarly, for the second difference also you will be getting 0. For the third difference also it is 0 because the terms in the sequence are same. So that's why difference is same. Since the difference is same, what you can say? It forms an AP. So I want the next terms. What I should do? For this term I should add the difference. So for minus 1 by 2, if I add the difference as 0, I am going to get the next term as minus 1 by 2 only. Again for this, if I add the difference as 0, I am going to get the same number. Next also same. If I add 0 to this, I am going to get minus 1 by 2 only. Now coming to the ninth problem in the fourth main. So first calculate the difference. D equals to 3 minus 1. It is 2. The second difference 9 minus 3. It is 6. So here D1 is not equals to D2. Therefore, what can you say? It does not form an AP. Now coming to the 10th problem in this fourth main 10th one. So first difference is how much? Second term minus first term, 2a minus a means 1a. 2a minus 1a is 1a itself. Second difference 3a minus 2a. So 3a minus 2a. As they are like terms, you can subtract them and keep the same. So 3a minus 2a is 1a. That means a itself. The third difference 4a minus 3a. It is also a. As differences are same, you can write it as it forms an AP. Since it forms an AP, we should write what is the difference as well as we have to write what are the other three terms. So last term is 4a. For that I should get the next term. So in order to get the next term, I should add the common difference to this last digit, last term 4a plus a. It is 5a. Next, in order to get the next term, 5a plus difference is a. 5a plus a is 6a. Again next term 6a plus a is 7a. So these are the first next three terms what they asked. Now coming to this next problem, the 11th one. So what they gave? A square, a cube, a power 4 they gave. So difference D1 equals to a square minus a. A square minus a. If I take a common, I am going to get a minus 1. A into a is a square minus 1. Let us find the second difference. A cube minus a square. So how much is that? A square. If I take common, I am going to get 1a here minus a square. I already took common, so 1. Even though a minus 1 term is a minus 1 is same, but here you are getting a power 1 and here you are getting a square. So difference is not same. Since the difference is not same, it does not form an AP. Now coming to the 12th question, they gave root 2, root 8, root 18 and root 32. First let us convert into normal form. So root 2, root 8 can be written as 4 2s are 8. Is it not? 18 can be written as 9 2s are 18. And this is 16 2s are 32. Okay. So this can be written as root 2. For 4 square root is 2, and this 2 is not a perfect square, so it will be under root. For 9 it is 3, so 3 root 2, and for 16 it is 4. This 2 will be under the root. So this is the sequence, which is the simplest form of the given sequence what they give. Now we will find the difference. D1 equals to 2 root 2 second term minus first term, 2 root 2 minus root 2. So it is 1 root 2. Now coming to the second difference, how you will be getting? 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. So it will be 1 root 2. 1 root 2 means it is root 2 only. Third term, 4 root 2 minus 3 root 2. 4 root 2 minus 3 root 2 is 1 root 2. So root 2. Here whatever the differences we had found out, we got all are same. So that's why we can say that it forms an AP. Since it forms an AP, what can you say that? We have to write the difference. Difference is root 2, and we should calculate, we should find out the next 3 terms. 4 root 2 is the last term. So for that, if I add the difference, 4 root 2 plus root 2, it is 5 root 2. Next will be 6 root 2. 5 root 2 plus root 2 is 6 root 2. 6 root 2 plus root 2 is 7 root 2. Now coming to the 13th problem. So this one, root 3, root 6. Root 6 is not a perfect square, so it will, root 9 is 3. For this, this can be written as 4, 3 is 12. So this is root 3, root 6, 3. For 4, square root is 2. This is not perfect square, so under root it will be. Now first difference, if I find, it is root 6 minus root 3. Second difference, if I find, it is 3 minus root 6. So obviously they are not same. So D1 is not equal to D2. That means it does not form an AP. It does not form an AP. Now coming to the next one, 1 square, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square they gave. First we will simplify that. 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25, 7 square is 49. By seeing the sequence itself, we can say that differences are not same. D1 equals to 9 minus 1, it is 8. D2 equals to how much? 25 minus 9. So 25 minus 9, it is 16. So D1 is not equals to D2, therefore it does not form an AP. Now coming to the last problem of this, so that is the 15th problem of the fourth main. They gave 1 square, 5 square, 7 square and 73. So let us do here. 1 square is 1, 5 square is 25, 7 square is 49 and 73 they gave. So what is D1? 25 minus 1, it is 24. What is D2? 49 minus 25, again it will be of 24. D3, 73 minus 49, so 24. So we got all the differences are same, therefore it forms an AP. Since it forms an AP, they are asking you what is the difference. Difference is 24. And we should write down the next 3 terms. So next 3 terms means for the last term you should add difference. 73 plus 24, it is 97. Next term to get, we have to add 24 to this. So 97 plus 24, how much it is? 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 121. For 121 again we should add the common difference. So 5, 2 plus 2 it is 4, 145. So this is the end of this exercise. So what we did so far, if they had given the sequence, we have checked out, we had found out whether the given sequence is in AP or not by finding the differences. And if they are in AP, we are able to write the next terms by adding the common difference to its previous terms. So this is the end of this exercise.